well begun is half done, meaning the beginning actually and essential and fundamentally can be very easily considered to be the most important part of the work, of the job, or whatever it is that we're thinking, doing, saying in our lives, or whatever it is that we want done with absolute clarity, courage, confidence, character in our lives. The beginning is always going to be the most important, imperative, significant, and fundamental part in it, no matter what. So, if the beginning is not well, if the beginning is not begun or done with character, consistency, reality, honesty, and virtue, then everything else is also going to fall apart. The rest of the process is also not going to be very good, progressive, prosperous, virtuous, moral, sovereign, because of the lack of effort or absence of effort put onto the beginning, and that is the problem. Because when we have begun well, we have already completed half the work, and half is remaining, or half should be kept, that is to be done later with even more effort, energy, character, consistency, perseverance, morality, virtue, etc. But then again, if the beginning is not well, if the beginning is shallow, fatigued, and fraudulent, then the rest of the process, work, job also is not going to be good, progressive, prosperous, healthy, productive for us, for our achievement, goal, and the fulfillment of our desires, and ultimately everything else is also going to fall apart and decimate into nothingness because of the weak foundation, because of the lack of a concrete cornerstone foundation in our lives. So that's how this works. And when the beginning is well, when the beginning has basically a lot of character, integrity, morality put into itself by ourselves, then the rest of the process also is going to be equally good, just, equal, fair, virtuous for us, and that is good for us. And that's why we should definitely always be putting and adding a lot of effort, character, morality, transparency, honesty, virtue onto the beginning, upon the basically beginning of the work, no matter what we're doing, what we're attempting, or whatever it is that we want to achieve in our lives or our ambitions that seem very big and great for us to achieve. But then again, everything has a beginning. And if the beginning is well done, then the rest of the work is also going to have a lot of character, simplicity, straightforwardness about us. Say, even if the goal is not necessarily achieved, obviously because of the modern complications and chaos, confusions, difficulties, and dangers, the beginning also is not enough for the modern societal barriers, bureaucracies, corruptions that requires also money, influence from ourselves for the achievement